We're having siding put on our barn, and these old barns are disappearing around Pennsylvania, and I kind of hate to see that happen because once they're gone, they're not coming back. This one's over 100 years old, and what they would do is they would build them on site with whatever wood they had. So this is in what's called the Chestnut Ridge of Pennsylvania. So I suspect that originally it was built with American chestnut, and I'm pretty sure that the beams inside are American chestnut. And then they would have sided it with chestnut, which would have lasted a long time, like 50, 60 years. And then because the American chestnuts all died off because of a blight, then it would have been sided with something else. And I'm not really sure what type of wood it was sided with, but it's pretty much worn away from the weather up here, so we're putting some new siding on. What people put on them now is mostly hemlock siding. The hemlock is something that grows in Pennsylvania, and a lot of people will use it on their barns. So they say that this hemlock siding should last about 40 years. Now this is green lumber. Some Amish people are doing this for me. They cut the trees down, and they have their own sawmill, and they make this siding for the barns, and they're really good at it. We were watching them. We can't video them doing it because they don't like to be photographed, and I want to respect that with them. But it's very interesting to watch them doing this. And so they're putting this on for me, and it's green lumber, which means that they just cut it recently. It's not cured or anything. And they say that that's the way that these barns were built, all with green lumber, and that actually it'll shrink up a little bit. It'll shrink up around the nails, which will keep them in better, and it'll cause some gaps between the boards, which is good for ventilation for the hay, because these barns are designed to store hay in. So we're trying to get it back into shape. We put a metal roof on it about 10 years ago, and I'm trying to clean it up some on the inside. They're actually doing a few structural things for me inside because I want it to be basically as true to original as possible. So this would be what people would call an old Pennsylvania bank barn. And I don't know, some people will get them torn down because you can get money for the beams and stuff, but I just couldn't bear to do that. So it is a bit expensive to get these sided, but we've been saving up some, so we're having it done. So I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. So I just wanted to share that with you. We had about 2 feet of snow yesterday, which delayed operations here. So I'm going to walk out to the cows in a minute here. I just thought I would make this video of the new siding on the barn. Talk to you later.